Call the meeting to order. Chad, you mind do the roll call?
Mr. Elder.
Here.
Mr. Wicker. Mr. Bishop.
Here.
Mr. Mash.
Here and educating.
Mr. Quest.
Here.
All present, Judge.
You do look a little smarter.
We have a quorum and we can proceed. I would like to take a moment of silence for, we had a couple individuals have recently passed away. Mrs. Dorothy Netherland and Susan Yoakum. For a moment of silence, please. Thank you all very much. The first item on the agenda is to consider approval of minutes of previous special call meeting held Thursday, March 10th, 2016.
Second. Mr. Mash.
Yes.
Mr. Quest.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Wicker. Mr. Elder.
Yes.
Unanimous.
Item number 2 is Lynn Roby with Central Kentucky Community Action is here today to present services certificate and to show the services that are provided for Marion County for 2014 and 15, and also to discuss the LIHEAP program that is currently in progress.
We did a financial impact study for our whole service area, and that's 8 counties, and I'll give you a copy of this, and we'll quickly go over the Marion County numbers.
Thank you.
I think they gave you
Okay, one minute, David. Thank you, Miss Lynn.
We've never really done this before.
Nothing like a first.
All right.
Thank you.
So, as you can see, it's split across the columns, and Marion County is highlighted for you. First shows, the first number is the person served in this county. The second is family served, children served, elderly served, employees in the county, and our annual payroll, over 1.7 million. On the fringe benefits, what they were, occupational tax in Marion County, over 32,000. Head Start kids in Marion County, 80. Head Start centers, valued at about 180,000. Transportation spent in Marion County is about 330,000. We have senior companion volunteers, 8 of those, and the value of their hours was $177,850. 21 senior companion clients. We have senior center participants, 76 in Marion County, with 3,400 meals a year, and the cost of that food is over $25,000. And senior citizens receiving the food boxes, 180 of those, and those boxes are valued at $75,000 a year. Weatherization materials over $14,000. Our LIHEAP last year, the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, was valued at $227,689. Other monetary applications in this county over $28,000. And our total financial assistance, and that's the addition of those 2 columns, is $256,598. We pay rent in Marion County of $36,000, and we pay our pass-through to child care centers in Marion County is over $10,000, and that's to help pay for the food at the child care centers if the kids are, or if the centers are licensed and work with this program. So we get over $173,000 a year that comes passed through our agency to go to the child care providers for low-income kids. So the total for Marion County is $3.5 million, $3,525,970, and that's 28% of what we spend our money on across the area. That's by far the largest of all the counties we serve. So first I have a certificate for that to give to you. I'll picture to it before we're done.
Okay.
Okay. It looks like a check, but it's not. Services provided, 3.5.
He grabbed it. He thought it was a check, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was going to sign the back of it there for a second.
Well, y'all do get checks from the ads, but I don't know, are they this much?
No.
Don't know. So, look, I want to pick this.
problem.
All right, and I'll finish with the rest of my report, and when I'm done, I'll just give you a copy of what I talked about, so you don't have to take any notes. But that was about the impact study. The Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program has been extended through April 30th of 2016 until the funds are extended. Our agency was one that had funds. All the mountain counties are out. There are about 8 agencies of the 23 still have funds. The program was scheduled in March 31st. However, due to the fairly mild winter and the lower cost of propane, many agencies, including ours, have not expended funds at the rate of previous years. Average price of propane this year is $2.37 a gallon, and we help families with 200 gallons, so that equals about $474. In previous years, the cost of propane would have been as much as $3.99, so they're leaving with $798. That's really a lot of the reason for us, because we do a lot of propane. Our allocation for logging crisis was $1.3 million, and as of today, we've spent $976,000 plus, and you'll get that number. We still have $339,000 remaining for the 8 counties. We're spending about $14,000 a day for logging, and it should run through the end of April. Now, Marion County families, we've assisted 532 families for, this was for logging subsidy. October through December, we assisted 532 families for a little over $69,000. But since January the 10th, we've assisted 422 families for $119,384, and the total price of the total for both programs is about $189,000. So in Marion County, we're spending about $2,000 a day. People come in, get their bills paid. How that works is they get up to $400 on electric and natural gas, and 200 gallons or 200 gallons of propane, or 2 cords of wood, or 200 gallons of fuel oil or kerosene. So more people are with those metered utilities, which is electric and natural gas. So that 400.
Was this the same number? It was 227 last year, it's 187 this year,
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah, but we're just not finished.
Yeah.
And here's another thing we did. We had some training and looking into data, and we compared the poverty statistics from the census to the persons served by community action in Marion County. And according to the census, 22% or 4,400 of Marion County's 20,000 citizens live in poverty. Community action serves 2,300 persons in Marion County and leaves a little over 2,000 people unserved, and 53% unserved. And we started the discussion about who and where and why aren't these eligible people coming for services, what is the barriers, and we're really working on, how can we change the situation. What we're really looking at is the barriers, the office hours, is it the regulations of what they've got to give us to verify their income, because we have to have paper on everything. Everything's got to be verified. So that may be a barrier, but we have to have it because our programs are federal. And then the last thing I'll talk about is community action scholarships. They're available for eligible seniors, and Central Kentucky Community Action provides at least 10 scholarships for $500 across our service area every year. And we usually have at least 1 or 2 in here in Marion County. We also have the Debbie Gardner Memorial Scholarship for $500, and it's available just in Marion County. Debbie Gardner, she valued education, and would be proud that students benefited in her honor. A lot of us know Debbie, knew Debbie. The applications for both scholarships are at the high school. And I thank you so much for your support of Central Kentucky Community Action.
Do you get to keep that heat money, or do you lose it?
You have to give it away. You have to give it back to them. And the reason we were really getting scared about it, because if you wound up with all this extra money, $300,000, and you've got, it won't be that much by the end of March, but you've got agencies that have closed, they could redistribute. And you really couldn't fuss about that. And they did that last year. But this year, we don't want that matrix to carry forward. You want to get your allocation.
Will affect next year's funding?
Yes, you
Yeah.
don't want that. Because how you run the YHEAP program, you get 8.9% for administration. That's a big bunch of money. And it pays our people to do the program. Plus, it really helps the budget for the county offices. So we wouldn't want to give any of that money up. But it's federal money. You can use the same allocation. Okay, I'll give you a copy of these so you.
On the LIHEAP, what's the payroll or income basis that it's
It's
based upon?
130% of poverty,
Okay.
so it's a little higher than our community action. Most of our programs, the CSB, community services programs, are 125%. Life's 130%.
Is it 130% of the census poverty rating, or?
It's 100%, okay, the census is based on 100% of poverty.
Right.
So we're adding
30%.
Lynn, you know,
I seen it last week myself. I don't remember.
I can check my
what
taxes and show you.
He's always starting trouble.
He isn't, he's a troublemaker. I got one left, but you'll share and I'll share with you. Okay, you see the picture?
Yeah, sure can. And we all want to stand there, just,
Is everybody want a picture?
Well, let's all get in there. Come on.
Sit here.
Camera boy's the first one up. You know what camera boy?
I don't have a camera, but I can take it with my phone.
That'd be fine.
Come up, Jackie. One, two, three. Take one more. One, two, three. I can
Thank you.
Can she email that to you?
Please, yes. Thank you.
thank you, Liam.
Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate all you do. And your staff.
Lynn.
Item number 3 on the agenda is to consider approval of the Arbor Day proclamation. Does anybody want to read this or anything, or just want to, that's what they usually do?
Motion to pass.
Second.
Hey, Judge, you read if you want to there. Tell what we're passing.
This proclamation states, whereas Marion County is blessed with diverse forests that extend to every corner of our county, and whereas trees are renewable resources that give us many wood products, and whereas trees help provide clean air and water, wildlife, habitat, natural beauty, and whereas trees in our communities moderate temperature, increase property values, and are a source of community pride, and whereas trees and forests are environmentally, economically, and socially important to Marion County. That's our Arbor Day proclamation.
Thank you.
Hey, I can do that again.
Yeah. I'd suggest that you do that after the meeting. That'd be fine. He can slow down so you can understand it. Yeah.
Mr. Master,
Yes.
Mr. Swift. Yes. Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Mr. Wiggins. Mr. Bishop. Yes. Unanimous.
Item number 4 on the agenda is to proclaim the month of April as Autism Awareness Month.
Motion.
Second.
And I do have something to sign here. If everybody pass it around, give it to Lisa.
Mr. Master.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Wiggins.
Yes.
Mr. Quill.
Yes.
Mr. Evans.
Yes, but I would like for the judge to read that as well.
You want to read this also?
Go ahead, Judge.
Lisa, you want to read it?
Go ahead, Judge. No, Judge, be fine.
April is National Autism Awareness Month. To all whom these presents shall come. Autism is a developmental neurological disability that typically appears during the first 3 years of life. Family, income, lifestyles, and educational levels do not affect the chance of autism occurring. And whereas autism is the third most prevalent developmental disability affecting over 40,000 individuals in this Commonwealth. And whereas autism impacts the typical development of the brain in the areas of social and communication skills. However, few members of the general public understand autism And whereas Marion County has an organization to work specifically with families dealing with challenges of autism, and it's called Working the Puzzle for Autism. And whereas autism is a complex disability that requires systemic support to improve outcomes for those affected and their families and ensure community inclusion. Now, therefore, I, David Daugherty, Marion County Judge Executive, and members of the Marion County Fiscal Court do proclaim April 2016 in Marion County as April is National Autism Awareness Month.
Good job,
Excellent.
Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
We do have something to say. Give
Now
everybody
people know
a
what we voted for. Yeah.
Y'all signed that, Steve, it's John Arthur. John, you want to walk it over to him?
I'll hand it over there if you don't mind. I can hop it over there to him.
Have we got the same pen for everybody?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Come on, guys, you got to pick your game up some here.
Well, now, if you look at the Declaration of Independence, I believe there were multiple pens utilized on that as well. Not ballpoint either, by the way.
Stick that old.
I guess you was there when they signed it.
No, I just remember it in history class.
They had several different feathers.
Jackie probably was.
Yeah, Jack, now
Jackie's
Jack,
one of the founders.
yeah, he
I had my own-
wasn't 724 just yet, you
I
know.
had my own feather.
Yes.
Item
That's
number 5
terrible.
on the agenda is consider approval of sheriff's request to declare vehicle surplus property.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Matt?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop? Yes. Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
I guess you can advertise that, aren't you?
Advertising.
Is the used for general law enforcement use fund?
I guess that's what we usually do in the Kevin, for surplus.
Put it back in the kitty.
Well, what we normally do is that what we've done in the past is anytime the SO is surplus a vehicle, the money comes to the court, and the court's giving it back, giving it back to the SO. So I'd say we'd stay on route for that.
He hasn't got us.
Item number 6 on the agenda is consider approval of the appointment of Tommy Glasscock as a candidate to fill the seat on the Gravel Switch Fire Department Community Committee.
Motion. Second.
Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Matt?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.